Hello, I'm going to show you how to make a quick video on how to change a PDF to a document that the kids can actually type onto. And I find that it's useful for things that you find on the internet, and especially the math worksheets that we don't have our workbooks right now, or maybe in the future you would rather, instead of them having the pencil and paper, maybe they can use this. So I'm going to show you how to convert a PDF to an editable document. There are lots of good YouTube videos out there as well that are produced better than this one and fancier. But I feel like sometimes they have too much information, and this is kind of pertains exactly to the website we're using. So I'm going to go ahead to Think Central. I'm going to log in. Once I am logged in, I'm going to just click on this resources button, and it's going to take me to a bigger pages of resources, depending on what grade you're on. I'm going to go scroll down to 4th grade because that's kind of what I'm focusing on right now. So I'm going to go to the 4th grade homework and remembering book. Let's see, homework and remembering. And so I'm going to click on that to open it. Then I'm going to find the unit I'm on. We're doing numbers base 10. So I'm going to click on that unit, and I'm going to download this to save it to my computer. And you can do that if you want to. I don't think you even actually have to, but I'm going to download it and save it to my desktop. All right, so I'm saving. I'm going to go ahead and close it, and I'm going to go find what I just saved on my desktop. I'm going to reopen it, and I am going to go to page 9. So let me find page 9. That's the one I want my kids to do. Page 9. I'm going to make it smaller because I'm basically taking a snapshot of the document that I want. So I need it to be small enough so that it fits on my screen so that I can kind of steal it and then repost it. So I'll do maybe 60%. All right. So then I'm going to go down here onto the Windows icon, click on that, and I have a snipping tool. I use it sometimes, so it's automatically there for me. You might actually have to search for it, but I'm going to take the snipping tool. This little thing pops up, but you can kind of just ignore that and go ahead and go to the top corner and hold the left clicker on your computer. Drag this so that you kind of capture the whole screen there. It's all red. I've captured the whole screen, and then boom, it pops up. That's kind of what I stole the image of. And now I'm going to go ahead and save it. So I'm going to click File, Save As, and I'm going to come up with a name. I'm just going to leave it Capture, but you can name it wherever you want. I'm going to go back to desktop so I can find it easily, and I'm going to save. All right. It says it already replaces. I already have it. I'm going to replace it. Okay, so I'm capturing that. Now I'm going to go into my Google Suite of tools. And in my Google Suite of tools, I'm going to open Sheets. All right. Sheets is the easiest, or Slides. I'm sorry, Slides. Slides is how I learned how to do it. But you do have to make a couple of adjustments. The first thing that you need to do is open a new document, get rid of all this mumbo jumbo, get rid of these subtitles here. And then you need to change the page orientation because this is kind of for a slideshow, so it's sideways. So to change the layout, you're going to go to File, and then go all the way down to Page Setup. Click on Page Setup, and I'm just going to change it to Custom. So I'll go Custom here, and then I'm going to do a normal 8.5 by 11 size paper, like kids are used to using. 8.5 by 11, Apply, and my thing is shifting. Now I'm going to put the document that I saved as the background. So it's going to kind of just be there in the background, and the kids cannot change the PDF at all. So I'm going to go to Background. I'm going to choose an image, and I'm going to choose the one I'm going to upload. So I'm going to browse, and I'm going to find that capture one. And that was, where was it? Capture JPEG, okay? There's my capture. I'm going to open it. I'm done. And there it is in the background. It's really weird the way that this slide presentation functions For some reason, when you push Control minus, it gets bigger. But when you do Control plus, it gets smaller. Not really sure why it does that. But what you can do is, that's how the kids are going to make it bigger and smaller to work with it. But what I'm going to do now is, let me make it all the way small again. Okay, too small. You got to kind of play with it to make it the right size so that you can put text boxes in. So I'm going to sorry, annoying. Okay, so I'm going to insert, or actually there's a T here. You can just do a text box. So T there, click on that. It gives you this little plus sign here, and you can kind of make a little text box. See how it's turning blue? And in there is where the kids can type. I'm just going to put the letter X so the kids can kind of know that that's where their answer goes, and then do that for all of them. I think that there's a way that you can copy and paste this little text box so it goes faster, but I always mess up when I do that. So that's kind of how you do those two. And then the kids will see the X there, and when they go in, they'll know like, oh, I'm going to hover my mouse over the X, and they're going. If you make a copy of the document for each student, they'll be able to go in and change whatever greater than or less than on these problems. And then I'm going to do a text box like for this one, it says round to the nearest 10,000, make kind of a bigger text box here. So it's kind of all the way, and so the kids can put the value in there of whatever the right answer is. And you can kind of do that for all of them. I didn't put the X there so they can't see it there. So you can even write type here. Okay? And then I think that you can Command C, sorry, Control C, and then go over here and then Control V, and it might pop up another one, but no, see, every time I do that, it messes up. So there's a way to make it where you can just kind of copy and paste the box that you just made. I'm not that good at it yet, so I would just go through here and make all these text boxes and then type here so the kids know where to put the answers. And then for like the bottom one, it's asking for more writing, so kind of do the same thing, make a T for a text box, and you can kind of fill in the whole thing here. And then you can type here to answer. I know that this isn't the perfect video, but I think this kind of gives you an idea of how to put text boxes on a PDF. And like I said, there's plenty of YouTube videos on there that are much better than this one, but I felt like some of you have asked for help, so I thought I'd kind of give you a short presentation. So if you have any questions, let me know. Okay, thanks.